That's better. Got the green lining for a fucking reason. Welcome to part 2 of this bizarre little journey.
Yeah. Take 2. Let's try this again.
Shit happens. Fuck, I know that. Jesus. So, the official try at Bride of Reanimator. So,
B.
for anybody who's been waiting for that. We even wore the proper shirt.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay, that's, you know what, fine. It's close enough. It's horror, it's close enough.
Yeah, sure. It's self-indulgence, if anything, but sure.
Brand placement, yes.
So catch me up really quick, because I have the brain of a goldfish.
Well, last we left... Shit.
Oh, wow.
See, how do I summarize this? No, I remember. It's just, how do I summarize this shit? Hospital, chaos, dead bodies resurrected, head severed from body, head was smashed. We were led to believe that Herbert is dead, strangled by intestines. I believe the large intestine.
Oh, right. Okay.
And of course, Barbara Crampton, dead. Very dead.
Yeah,
however,
lots of death, but
very much.
Ellipsis question mark?
It's fine. It's fine. Bonjour, welcome, good evening. Transylvania, yes, perfect. That's how I do it.
Because Transformers.
Yeah. Because we need no other reason. Thank you. Is there a way to line up the movie with you all? We'll give you timestamps periodically. All you have to do is ask. We're going to do a countdown so that hopefully we're all kind of on the same page when we start.
I tweeted that you have the Tubi link. Did I mistakenly state that?
No, the link is pinned to the very top of the chat on Tubi. I believe it is available on other streaming services, possibly Amazon Prime, if you prefer. That's just the free option that I had. If you have a physical copy, like me, keep in mind, of course, with Tubi, you do get ads.
Oh.
So that's the only issue there. If you have other means, wink wink, then just make sure it's the unrated version, an hour and 36 minutes.
1 hour, 36 minutes and 45 seconds.
Yes, to be precise. But there will be ways. Yates.
Hello there.
Hi. Welcome, sir. Welcome. Yes, attempt number 2. It's alright.
Yeah.
It's the first sequel.
It's all my fault.
This time it is your fault. How dare you? Oh,
is it on YouTube?
Oh, shit.
Can you post it, Troy? Is Troy have?
Oh, that's right. You're not. So sorry. Oh my God, we have to fix that.
I think Troy's trustworthy to post a link.
I should think so.
Troy McClure.
I'm not good at that. I'm so sorry. It's almost like I should be good at it since it's my job, you know?
I think it's the 3... Yeah, because you're everybody else's mod, so why on earth would you even know how to do it?
No clue. It's like people were expecting me to be responsible about shit. I don't know. There's that. I hope that's the right one, Troy. Let me know if it's not. That's just the first one that came up.
136.45?
Yes. Well, 43 over there, apparently, for some reason.
90... Oh, yeah, all right. That's close enough. Fuck it.
We're not going to be that tight-ass about this. All right.
They cut off all these characters are fictional. Anything that is remotely close to this is just
any resemblance is just I don't know. Totally not based on anything real. Unrated, yes, because we want all the gore, all the boobs, and stuff.
Yes.
You know, the usual.
Yes, 17-year-old me is very excited.
Well, I'm glad for him. Something else. I know that you didn't like Barbara Crampton too much in the last film.
I didn't. If I'm frank. Actually, that was her in The Howling as well, too, right?
No, she was not in The Howling. That was Divos.
Oh, yeah.
You
Just
know, E.T.'s
blonde,
mom.
same shit.
All right. All right, easy. They're gonna come with the torches. All right, easy now. Fun fact: Jeffrey Combs voiced Ratchet. Okay, that doesn't surprise me. The man has done a lot of work. In this film, however, we do not have Barbara Crampton. We only have her character Megan's heart, literally. So, take that for what you will.
Yeah.
Do you guys like 3D horror films or movies? Depends on the movie.
Yeah.
Depends on the movie.
Depends.
There we go. I shall fix it. Maybe. Possibly. Hold on, Troy. Hold on. Yes. Good. There. If you want, now you can, I believe, share the link, Troy, because that's not quite the right one. I know it. All right, listen. I know it's not a difficult search, but I'm highly distracted. Okay. Don't come for me.
To be fair, Troy typed sewerage.
Sewerage? I don't want to talk about sewers.
Sewerage? Sorch?
I believe you should be good. There you go. You got the wrench. Excellent. I know. For the others, to make sure that everybody's on the same page. That's all right. If you like, you can absolutely post the link in the chat now.
October's got the Tubi version, so we're gonna be.
We will all find a way.
Yeah.
There is a way. As Jeff Goldblum says, nature finds a way. In this case, I guess it's super.
Oh, is that me? Did I shit the bed?
Oop. No, that was me. I think it was me. Nobody panic. That happens.
It's super what?
It's super. I was saying it was super nature, science. I don't know.
Sci-fi.
Oh yeah. Yeah. See,
Sci
horror
finds a way.
There will always be a way. Gene Simmons says Rocktober morning in Trick or Treat.
Oh yeah. That's also titled
Ragman.
Oh, Ragman in Europe. I just opened that in Emily's flat.
Also, I think Death at something RPM, whatever it is. 50,
There's 3 names to that movie?
At least, yes. It's just Ragman and Trick or Treat are the 2 that I guess were picked up. Maybe. I don't know. I have the basic version that has Gene Simmons and Ozzy Osbourne on the cover, despite the fact that they have small
barely
cameos.
in it.
Yep. Shit's expensive, man. I get what I can get.
Get yourself a copy of PBS's Ghost Rider with me on the cover.
I'll have to make that. That's gonna be a Photoshop project right there. So, I couldn't find an HD image.
Trust me, that's not available in HD, that shit.
I mean, hey, never really stopped me, but here we are. I've shared this with you before, but I'll share it again on here. I remember seeing a comment on IMDb for Trick or Treat from 1986. One user's comment said, Highway to Halloween. Wow. That wouldn't have been a terrible title, really. It has a nice ring to it. But let's not make it more confusing.
Yeah, crazy rock band guy, I don't know.
Dead Brocker back for vengeance because Satan.
Yeah, like death metal. Why couldn't that be the name of the Was it not? Was it already taken? I don't know.
I don't know.
Lords of Chaos. Did they do that yet?
Letterboxd? No. There you go, Troy. There you go. There's another option for everybody there in the chat, provided graciously by Troy.
Now we have more links than we have people in the chat.
Hey, just in case. You never know. I've had shit go, never mind. Oh, okay, what's the other option? Stop everything. Have to find another option. When you're trying to do a watch along on someone else's channel for Phantom of the Paradise, and halfway through it goes, stop everything. I've played it too much. It won't go on. We gotta find another one. Shit. The Revenge of Sammy Kerr would definitely be in. But then you would have people going, well, who's Sammy Kerr?
Who's Sammy Kerr?
So,
yeah. Just like John Carter. Good job, Disney. Who's John Carter? John Carter of Mars.
John.
Of Mars. That's interesting. John Carter sounds like somebody's fake name.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I
Like
have
the
a
name they put on
12-pack of
credit
beer?
cards.
My name? John Carter.
Smooth.
I was born in 1956. I'm 22.
Head did not do well in math. Alright, so if everybody has their links, their copies, etc. prepared, then, as I said before, we shall do something of a countdown and start from there, and periodically give timestamps whenever needed. I have Kurt Cobain passed away in a hotel fire just like Sammy Kerr did. It's too soon. How could you do that? I mean, that's a fair point, but how could you do that?
It's funny, but...
See me back in New York. Need to get off that UK most wanted list.
Tell me about it, man.
Who do we need to pay off?
I will say that the readily available corn syrup and vanilla Coke is kind of worth the trade-off, but man, it was nice and quiet over there, and cool. Mostly wet, but it also rained a bit.
It's just a bit. Just a touch.
Okay, speaking of wet, Bride of Reanimator.
Nice segue. Somehow still applies. Continue.
I'm hovering over. I'm hovering over the play button. All right, zeros.
So, yes, everybody at the very, very, very beginning, and on 3, we'll go ahead and press play. So not after, not before. On 3. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Wild Street Pictures.
As opposed to Calm Street. Yes, Brian Yuzna is the one who took over this one. He worked, of course, with Stuart in the last.
Fun trick. I remember saying this last time. You need lungs to project like that.
Well, hey. Some could say it's a talent. I don't know.
You can't just be a head and put bass in your voice. You've barely got vocal cords. Why would you? Oh, never mind. I'm like, why? Why would they volunteer?
To get out of the country. To run.
Death.
He'll be fine.
I don't know. I think he's just a soldier. Yep.
He's a recycler.
Who's hungry? I just happen to have some Ecto Cooler with me.
Ooh, you know what? It's still as rare and as sought after as It would be today, actually. There are other ways to get diabetes, I swear. American
Well, that
healthcare
was
system.
pointless. Shooting, taking notes.
This is the marijuana. Better than a gecko, maybe.
If we survive these explosions.
Yes, if they manage to live, that is.
Yikes. That is a pretty good point, Troy. Why would he still be putting up with
him? Dependent personality, toxic relationship,
Stockholm syndrome.
Surely the police have forgotten at this point.
Right? Oh, I forgot about this.
Slight variation. At least
Bernard Herrmann's on line 1.
Yes. Bernard Herrmann would like to have a word.
We could just change one note and we're okay.
Make it jazzy, it'll be fine. They won't know.
This is so close. This is like if I were to try to play it from memory. All right, quick, the Psycho score.
Okay, yeah. Can I have a trumpet?
There's drums, right?
Well, at least tambourines, maybe a little bit.
Tambourine. Maracas just
to throw everybody off. Then they'll never know.
Oh, boobs. We got boobs. 17-year-old me. Plugged in. Oh. Rick Victor. That's a name.
Only the most interesting people, of course, would be going,
Rick
what's this
Victor.
about? Yeah.
Oh, the tailbone. That is the S1.
As someone who's able to look at the spine diagram and go, I know exactly what that is.
I have titanium in my L5S1.
See, that's what they have to keep holding you in the UK. You got metal that you're smuggling in. Hello, Infinite Psychosis, welcome. We just started.
Aloha. Yeah. Time code is 653 4 5 6.
Just we doing that anatomy muscles with some J.
Now it looks like a snail. And there's a copyright claim for the Psycho score. Well, produced and directed by who wrote it?
IMDb. I don't know. We must investigate.
All right, as long as he doesn't get the Tommy Wiseau trifecta.
Triggered.
Meanwhile,
well, there's like 4 people who wrote it, so.
oh,
Well, excluding H.P. Lovecraft, so.
I think that means the script's been through a couple of rewrites.
Maybe. Oh, of course. Okay. That's fun. I like that. Nice homage. So anytime you put Jeffrey Combs and some glowing green liquid, it's like...
Yeah, lots of green and frighteners too, as
a bit, yeah.
if I recall correctly.
A lot of, I guess...
The
blues,
lighting, at least.
Purples, greens.
Yeah.
Greeny blue.
Yeah, it is a very, very Halloween-y themed movie.
Yeah. Hello, bonjour. About 9 minutes, 10 seconds, 12 seconds into the movie.
Oh, no.
Nice. Filleted. Ooh.
Filet. What the shit?
A Naruto fan. I'm ignorant when it comes to anime. Huh? And I brought you a gift, some fruit.
The mortician's name is Graves.
Convenient. I don't trust it.
Little soon.
I don't want to go to this hospital. Okay?
Don't bring your identity politics to this shit, man. Oh, or a head.
Same thing.
To me, this case is open because I have a head.
That opens the door wide within us.
Oh, you think? The big bowling ball? Bruce.
It looks to be in great condition. Given
I'm going to guess and say right here.
I don't. I struggle with other names. Don't even.
Ugh, jars.
Jars of things.
Yeah, just they're labeled. To be fair.
It's also his fucking name.
It's my birthright.
Kool-Aid.
Nothing. I was going to a rave later. It's going to put it in.
I make my own glow sticks. It's a bitch, let me tell you, but they last forever.
Do you know what they're? You've done that before, right? What's the recipe to make?
The glow stick thing? Well, with the syringe, all I did was I found it was supposed to be like a claw
a light
glow stick. They were supposed to be like, you put them on the end of your fingertips, they look like claws or whatever, and I was like, oh, this fits perfectly in the syringe, so ha!
Oh, no shit. I know for black and white, Hitchcock put a light bulb in milk to make it glow. But that's really bright on green, and I doubt that's just a light. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they, like, legitimately just empty the contents of glow sticks into a jar.
Yeah, that probably, yeah. But yeah, because they were around back then.
Yeah.
Probably tasted like shit, but...
Do not recommend drinking. Do not do that. Or do, it's your life, what do I want? Now, so you drink the glow stick juice, you're gonna end up in this hospital.
You know, you know how many times I've been injected with shit where they have to see what's going on in my veins, and it just makes my body all hot, because when they do an X-ray, like, my body's flowing with, I don't know,
chemicals.
The X-ray equivalent of glow stick fluid. It's happened at least 6 times in my life where it's like, ugh, this again.
I'm good, thanks.
And
I haven't had to do that. But...
Not to share too much, but I figure with this movie, it doesn't matter. It's always hottest at the gooch for some reason. And for those who don't know, the gooch is the spot between the male genitalia and the exodus.
I thought that was the taint.
Oh, the taint. You could either or.
Either way, gooch taint.
Pick your poison.
Hang on.
But it gets really hot there for some reason, and I don't know. I'm curious to know what somebody with a vagina, if it would be really hot, or if it would be out somewhere else. Anyway, I digest.
Then he forced Tippy Hedren to eat it. Ew. Oh no. Ew. Poor Tippy. Did you cancel your lift? I haven't canceled it necessarily, it's just rescheduling, that's all. So it's still gonna happen.
Who's that happening with?
Celise. Celise has not seen it.
Oh, because Celise is busy hanging out with other YouTubers.
Celise is busy doing girl things.
I can be a girl.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
I'm basically a Munich anyway. What the hell? I just told you about my radioactive gooch, for fuck's sake.
You didn't know that you needed to know, but now you know. You're welcome. It might be more early September. Possibly. We'll see how it works. You guys will know. Chode.
Chode? Is that another word for it?
Yeah.
Ow, so many words for the sandbar. Oh, there's another one for you, too.
Oh, yeah. We'll make a dictionary. It'll be great. This has got very south.
Oh.
Very south.
I'm sorry. You're only listening and not watching. Because what we're looking at is just children's material.
Oh, yeah. Celise the icon, yes.
Indeed. Yes. Too cool for school. I said it. I'm 20 minutes to your east, Celise.
Celise just receives a text going, so. Have you guys ever seen or heard of the movie called The Dentist? I have heard of it. I have not seen it yet. That's going to be on my list of, like, I'm going to have to wait on that for a little bit. Just, recent history.
There's a lot of weird dentist horror movies, like Dr. Giggles. That one I'm familiar with, because the cover was kind of appealing.
Yeah, one of those provocative covers to snatch the interest.
Interesting font.
The sandbar is not bad for those of us that live near the beach. Yes, always sandy too. So that's why you got to get circumcised,
The amount of gel.
Yeah, listen, Farrah Fawcett made a fortune off this game. Okay.
That is hair.
He grew it out for the sequel. It's so nice of him. People really didn't pay too much attention to Dan until this one. Then they were like, oh. I do the same thing to my brother. He hates it. And that does include crawling out of a hole in the wall. We now sell it at Hot Topic. It's a lovely scent. I put it in the garbage disposal.
I was finished with it.
Yeah.
What I was finished with.
Yeah. Or maybe iguanas at this point. I don't know. Built the crypt into like an iguana breeding room.
Oh boy. I think it has to do with the same thing.
Lizards!
And
Instant cotton candy. You're welcome. No flavor though.
you drop a napkin in smoke, and then gecko.
And then night night iguana.
Oh. Yeah.
PETA's now going to be making a tweet.
Now you can't save 15% on car insurance, though.
It's wrong, lizard. It's the other one.
Oh man, that thing froze in a hurry.
That, post-mortem for iguanas is a lot different, I guess.
Ah!
Yeah. To be fair, I also have the same reaction to most things that surprise me. Just I have not seen that one.
No.
I know of a song called Novocaine.
I do know Steve Martin did a few bizarre, on top of Little Shop of Horrors. Mm-hmm. He's done a couple of twisted medical field movies.
Maybe that says something. I don't know.
Typecast.
Ooh. Then, that's right, you guessed it. It's the green shit.
Yeah.
We collect it fresh.
I'm going to guess there's a light source under that beaker. No? All right. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
If they had like a blue light or a black light or something, maybe, but I really do feel
possibly. It really pops. It's really glowy.
I would have to watch. They might have mentioned something about it in the behind the scenes somewhere, but I really feel like they sacrificed a shit ton of glow sticks.
Well,
that was about it.
When it was like draining down, it looked like regular fucking olive oil, but once it hit the bottom, it was neon green.
Science. Yes.
Oh yeah, I was around for this much.
The arts and crafts. Martha Stewart could never.
The eider.
People have made that on Etsy and they sell it. It's very popular. And naturally, I'm over here going, I'd like one. Yes. Especially if it's someone making a remote control, so it's just in the middle of the night, my mom just sees that shit and saying, ah!
Yeah. She'll probably take a broom to it. That investment will die quickly.
That, or just knowing her, should probably be like, brief moment of freaking out quietly, internally, and then picking it up and going, is this yours? Well, yeah, I was wondering where that went. Hey, it must have gotten down the stairs somehow. I don't... Okay, alright, so it could be glow stick sacrifices. I don't know. That would, I guess, make sense and be maybe
because it's really, really bright.
Very much so. Maybe they toned down the recipe for what we get now. I don't know.
I mean, it could be a black light, but like when he's holding it, it's its own light source. Like you could see the reflections in his fingers.
Yeah, it legit glows.
Oh,
we hate to see a domestic argument.
That is a sweater. That may be more of a sweater than Pamela Voorhees in 1980s Friday the 13th.
Should do a list perhaps sometime. Best sweaters in horror.
Best sweaters in horror.
Yeah.
Or jumper if you're
Or-
in the UK.
Yeah.
Jumper.
Cardigans don't quite make that list. It's okay.
What the hell is that?
Brownie!
Oh.
Notice the symbolism? Literally holding a heart out. It's not his, but... So this for you, happy anniversary. So I mean, it's not chocolate, right? At least it's saran wrapped. That helps. I
labeled.
I have not. Not yet.
9.
But hopefully someone's. I need to catch up.
Yeah.
Everything. Can I say Dan is rocking the shit out of the sweater? You can.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can.
Yes. So right, he has the sweater, like comfortable kind of look, and Herbert's got the more uptight suit and tie business kind of thing going
A
on.
little bit of a haircut since the first one.
A little bit, yeah. You know, you got to keep it neat and proper, and Dan grew his out, so hey. Balance.
He grew everything out. That fucking sweater's about a size and a half too big for it.
Well, you know, it's the fashion. Big and
I just
heavy knit.
sweat looking at it. Just, ugh.
Well, you see, it's August, so you know.
Yeah.
Maybe November would be like, eh. I will say this basement is really nice, given
Yeah.
it's worked really well for things.
Basement's roomier than, I don't know, 90% of the places I've lived.
When your craft runs away.
Shit, where'd I put it?
It's the same thing if you have a cat. Someone opens the door, you're like, fuck. What are you looking for? Oh, nothing.
I'm glad that they stopped doing that in movies, where it's just like, here, my
Here.
wallet with my badge.
Yes. This is
I'm
all the
allowed to do whatever I
identification
want now.
Mm. Maybe everybody could go to a Spirit Halloween and get something like that. Go, I mean, in your house.
I mean, you can buy those windbreakers with any yellow 3 letters on the back.
Yeah.
ATF FBI.
If I really wanted to, like, I have the full look to actually be an old school security guard. Like, it's not
Yeah.
hard. Oversized for dramatic purposes. Of course. Yes.
Especially when he lunges with his pointer finger. Just
Yeah.
don't
Oh!
you.
Very Victorian. Oh. Yeah. It's not. Now it's really not hard to get, like, replicas.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the moment here, we're going to see Ash's hand just. Please, we haven't dusted anything. Is it just me, or does Jeffrey Combs remind me of Jim Carrey? Like the goth Jim Carrey?
He does have an animated face, but
Yeah. I'm not going to be able to look at that the same way again, thank you. I'm surprised they misspelled cemetery. Oh, they did. That's alright, they did it in Pet Cemetery too.
was it with an S like in Pet Cemetery?
Yeah.
Careful, there's an eider near your shoulder.
See you later, D. Thank you for stopping by. And
Toodles,
hi,
Dr.
Icon.
Oh, speak of the devil. Now you have time for us little people.
Bonjour, welcome.
Hi, Celise. I was telling everybody that I'm only 20 minutes east, and you guys went on your little field trip.
He was talking shit behind your back. Okay.
Oh no, I was saying it on stream. I was just, my phone must have been off that day. I don't know.
I see you lost my phone number. In case there is anybody who wants to join, we're about 40 seconds. 27 minutes.
Oh no, the Eider's dead.
Rip, such a short life. And he was so beautiful!
Yeah. How many?
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. So it's you who need to come hang with her. Oh. Oh.
No, I just saw the photos from you and
He got jealous.
and Hippie, and I was like, "What? I 20 minutes by train. I'll be right there."
Get out of the house, Morsi. All I'm saying is that anybody come near New Mexico, pick me up, please. Thank you.
But I'm a YouTuber. I can do things. No, but Celise has a point. About 10 minutes, I'd be like, all right, there's too many people. I gotta go.
Just gotta rent an entire theater.
That image is flipped because his name is backwards.
What? They spelling cemetery wrong. They flipping name tags.
Yeah, or his jacket's inside out. I'm just Josh and Celise. You guys have your fun. It's fine.
Espresso martinis. My God, that's new. I am unfamiliar.
Espresso martinis. It sounds odd, but I bet it tastes incredible.
The White Claw. Gotta get that White Claw. So you can get white girl wasted. Yeah. I say this as someone who's never tried White Claw, so.
Yeah, it's
seltzer flavored alcoholic.
If you have no alcohol tolerance, it'll fuck you up. And I don't.
I should have some sort of alcohol tolerance. I've got too much German, Irish, and Scottish heritage for this. If I can't do this, the ancestors themselves will come down and go, really?
I have no pain tolerance, so my medication tolerance is high, but you get a beer in me, I'm tipsy.
Maybe they've been going at it the wrong way. You gotta get you loaded first, then it'll be alright. That's how we do it. Ask any frat boy. I know you live in New Mexico. Do you know how far the country Mexico is from where you live? Good ways. Not exactly, but a good ways. Very,
south.
Very north New Mexico. So it's like an hour drive to Colorado, nearest big-ish Colorado town.
How many glow sticks had to die to make this movie?
Well, maybe about the same amount of fake blood they had to make for it. I don't know. First words, water.
How can he be thirsty? There's nowhere to put it. Oh, well, actually, his tongue might be dry. All right. We'll give you that one.
I think he's got a few options. Just sit him in like a bowl. Get him a couple Red Bulls. He'll be fine.
It'll just pour into the tray.
Recycling.
Eye drops.
Please keep words with a harsh K to a minimum. Thank you. Spitting blood and shit. when you get smack talked by a severed head, what do we do after that? I think quit.
I take a bowling ball to it. Oh, Mr. Smartmouth, huh? Let's see you run from this. I'm bootleg Robert Patrick here, waiting.
One person bold enough to wear a wife beater and a Hawaiian shirt. How nice.
And a like a windbreaker too on top of it. It must be chilly on set. Or in the morgue.
Well, you know, the morgue, it tends to be a really cool place. For reasons.
Well, now it's like Chucky.
It's gonna turn it over, find out.
There's no batteries.
He was just chewing my ass out a moment ago.
Chucky wants to watch the 9 p.m. news.
Maybe if you, like, slap him a little bit.
I'm trying to figure out which movie came first, because this is very similar.
No, this is 1990, so Chucky.
Oh, so Child's Play did it first. Talk, damn it, talk. Oh, I use that phrase. Oh, actually, you can't say that anymore. Damn it.
Yeah, you gotta be. We gotta use more creativity. It's all right.
I thought you were a scientist. Wait a minute.
Well, he's a scientist and a doctor. Multifaceted. He's also rather crafty.
He's got a doctorate in science. Oh, no. Oh.
It's totally fine. It's not like anybody's around here paying attention anyway.
I mean, with that cranking hair of his, can't be distracted by some corpse with sunglasses on.
Gotta make sure every hair is perfect. What you don't see is every time he's not on screen, a little Farrah Fawcett. Yes, that is rather funny.
Is that, what's your tits from summer school?
I have no idea. I suppose it's possible.
The Italian exchange student who the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guys are fond of?
Let's find out. Yes. As a matter of fact, it is.
Is it? What's her name?
Like her real name?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Let's see.
I'd like to not refer to somebody as their tits or their cock.
Oh, God. Well, I'll try and fail. Here we go. Fabiana Udenio?
Okay, all right.
Udenio? Aha, shit. Well, that will be
we're getting there. We're getting there.
Sometime. Not right after, but after.
Yeah. Whoa.
Easy now. After a while, you start looking at neon green going, huh?
Dude, are you ever in your office? Because...
No, he's on this case that's been closed, but not to him.
Why even put the wallet back away? Because you're always just showing it off.
He shows up Starbucks.
Just get a bra and, like, fucking sew it to the front, for fuck's sake. Blood.
Just your average guy you see on the subway. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm a New Yorker. That's nothing to me. Did I scare Celise off? I was just kidding, Celise.
Gotta send an apology gift later.
Yeah, fuck. I really didn't expect an invite. I was just joshing. You guys do you. It's fine. I didn't bring you with me to England, so you could have said the same thing.
It's perfectly coiffed, Carl.
Ooh! Good call, Troy.
Huh?
I wonder
Is this not American Psycho?
Pretty close. What color is his business card? That's my question. That's bone.
But yes, like the corner of the lip, just...
You have a share? Like as in stock? How many shares of the dead do you have?
Probably just about the same as Jeff Bezos.
That's got to be a pretty fruitful market.
Around here, yes.
Yeah, see? He's got that little visitor thing. Just put your badge on that.
Get a lanyard, goddammit.
A lanyard, yeah. Oh, what the... Christmas crunchberries? What's going on here?
Excuse me, sir. Cat. Is this what it's like to visit the old folks' home? Yeah, that seems about right.
This cop did jack shit to help me.
You know, this trained professional meant to protect the public.
Yeah, hi, can you put some Valium in this water? Yes. I was just attacked.
A little Xanax, please, thank you. You have those, like, mints around here, right? I have not seen that film, no. I've heard of it.
Yes, that's my life story, Memento. Guy gets tattoos all over his body so he remembers what the hell. He has really, really bad short-term memory.
Okay.
It's an interesting watch because you learn with the character.
Fair enough.
With the protagonist. Ow. We got boobs. It counts as boobs.
Can. Yes, you can watch this on Tubi and apparently YouTube, according to Troy, who provided.
Are they showing the breasticles on YouTube? Because I don't know if that. Well, I don't know if that counts.
If it's the unrated version.
Oh.
I would think they would.
Oh.
Yes, this is the watch party, darling. Unfortunately, with YouTube, of course, we can't show anything. Lest we get royally fucked up.
Yeah. The copyright police come and end this party real fast.
Yes, Susan will show up at my door.
Twitch has got it right. They just need to perfect it. And, of course, the movie needs to be on Prime.
Yeah, that too. Which,
and everybody who's with you needs to have Prime.
Yeah, it's like, the in-party. It's the cool heads.
Yeah, who needs a midsection? How about a head? Have you decided what you're going to use for a head? You know, the talking and thinking parts? Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Oh.
Yes. A brief bit of fan service and sweater.
We see cut up naked boobs and a guy's back. Be fair, movie. Just
equality, fucking.
Oh, the dog's naked at least.
Oh, okay. Well, hold on. It's illegal in how many states? Huh.
Oh, oops. Don't mind
That's
me.
why you don't want to wear your white Nikes near me.
Do you have any
used to be
fava
the
beans?
embalming. Oh. When my mom was doing food delivery, like for grocery and everything, she and my brother actually delivered to a cemetery, and I was like, right, the one time I'm not fucking there. Okay. That's fine. That's cool. They tipped, so that was nice. Meanwhile, you realize Herbert is downstairs alone! How could you, cheater? This man is easily distracted.
Yeah. Did you clean your shoes off? Well, actually, you could blame it on the sauce now.
Sure.
or gravy if you're a real Italian. Whoa, what? Jump cut.
The food is on the stove. Burn it. The fuck's the matter with you people?
But yeah, you've got reason to be wearing that face there, Herbert. Because I don't know how long time's passed down there, but
they up there doing this
we went from cooking
heterosexual...
to naked in a bed in no time. And he's just stirring up a new batch of Ecto Cooler.
And all the foot fetishists went, is this a new one?
Somewhere Tarantino's fapping.
This was the origin story for Tarantino, in case anybody was wondering.
Oh, dry ice. Are we supposed to see that?
Yeah, because, you know, you want to make sure that this severed limb doesn't start to smell.
Oh, I thought that was a production oopsie for the smoky fog effect, but all right, okay.
I'm just gonna say that was...
I'm trying too hard to be behind the scenes about it. You can't just shove things together. That's not the way.
I don't think it matters anymore.
What about joints and such? Whoa. You put like a teaspoon. Oh, the infamous hand shin. Oh, yeah, that's what you get.
See, this is what happens when you go after a soccer player's legs.
When you put a forearm and a shin with a foot together. All they know is how to punch and kick.
In the trash. Martha Stewart never had these problems.
I liked it when they sang Mbop.
Have you seen the Domino's will deliver to a pinpoint on a Google map? Oh my god. You want to talk about putting employees at risk?
That is some sketchy shit. Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's not that. You know what? You know what? I'll test that sometime. Go into the middle of a cemetery after dark and go, can I have a deep dish? If you put cheese in the crust, I'll give you a tip.
To 34, 44, 26, Alpha, 9.
These are my GPS locations right here. Thank you.
Oh, wow. 5-year-old me's really pissed. She didn't do that in summer school.
Had to wait for a movie about reanimating the dead.
Yeah.
I think at that point you kind of realize everything's off.
To be fair, they were kind of nerdy Texas Chainsaw Massacre freaks.
It's
they were the personification of the YouTube Halloween community. Except nicer. Just really one-track mind. Show the badge.
I think Herbert's in the right here. Man is in the house without permission. There's 2 people upstairs fucking.
Show me the badge. Dude, have you eaten, slept, peed? Where do you go? Other than everywhere this man is.
Dunkin' Donuts.
I will show me that at least.
I want to know this man has a life outside of this shit. See, this is what happens when you got a twink up against a bear. A balding bear, but still bear.
I wouldn't call Herbert a twink. Is he a little on the old side to be a twink?
What, Herbert? Oh, aging twink, maybe.
Show me your warrant, sir. This is just outright, yeah, a lot of dry ice for all the smoky effects.
A lot of dry ice, a lot of glow stick, liquid. Lots of fake blood. And, fishnet. Yeah. That sheer material that they have in craft stores to make you look like a princess dress.
I like how the counterpoint to Dan's glorious sweater is Herbert literally tucking his tie into his shirt while he's doing busy work.
Man is stressed. Okay. His hunk is upstairs with a woman.
Yeah, he's all feeling chest right now.
Okay, well that would make sense, Bronson, actually. That's fair.
I've never seen people fight without being actually fighting, yet being so close. Oh, there you go. Oh no.
Well, this is a new problem. Thankfully, they live next to a cemetery.
He fell into the chloroform. Well, he didn't show his badge this time. It's trespassing. Oh, wait. Was he supposed to move his head? Get him naked? Like you did with what's-her-face?
This is the one exception where I would say, let's not. He can keep his clothes. He can even keep the badge.
You don't know what kind of kink there is out there. We already saw a foot. We saw a back.
There might have been an armpit
or two. A female
or
chest. You don't know who's into old man who likes to flash his badge.
There is a cop kink. I know this. Anyway. You jumped up here. Now you went down. Wait a minute. Wait for the cord. Thank you. Okay, now you can go.
That's quite common, Bronson.
Yeah.
Movies,
maybe it was the
especially
MPA.
Yeah, the further back you go, the turnaround wasn't nearly as rapid as it is now.
Plus, this wasn't a Universal film, so. He's fine.
Oh no, Pepto-Bismol.
Well, it would make sense. Look at the man.
Where'd the gun come from?
This is reasonable.
Oh no.
Not the intestines.
How do you feel pain? I like that the reason to shoot him is he's a wife beater.
Herbert's morals might be a little shaky, but at least he's got that. And yes, that has been memed quite a bit. He's a wife beater. Shoot him. Okay. That's fair.
No rehab, just straight to death.
Reasonable.
He stole that car when he was 18. Shoot him. Miskatonic? You?
That's
again with the giant sweaters. What the?
Well, to be fair, that is Dan's.
A naked dog.
Herbert is
yeah, there we go. Got some topless Dan. Oh, now he's groping. Who is she knowing for?
Either one.
That. Now he's a wife beater and a
wife beater, animal abuser,
and a dog wrecker.
The list continues.
Don't tell John Wick about this one.
Don't tell me the dog's name was Daisy. Ha.
And, Dan's quite toned. Why wear such heavy sweaters? Show off what you got there.
Well, clearly it's because he has absolutely no fat on his ass, so he's got to keep himself warm.
Well, not much. His BMI is pretty. There's no flab whatsoever. His hair weighs more than. Wait, it's not his fault.
Yes, to be fair.
Yeah, you witnessed the cop just rip that dog and. Oh, now I got to clean everything up. Put his hand on the dog.
Would this be considered karma?
Maybe not bite the hand that feeds you, but get killed by the hand. I don't know. Lead a dog to a hand, but you can't teach it to.
Hand for a paw.
Oh, why? Why with the curiosity?
Because she is someone who's not wearing pants. Thus, she must go into the basement to investigate the odd noises after her dog mysteriously died. Well, alright, not so mysteriously, but still. Also, she's in a mortician's house.
Oh, no. Yeah, that's usually the case. Makeup takes a lot less to... it's much faster to take off than put on.
Yes. Even faster if you don't care about your skin.
Yeah, because they... Especially back then, they would just go by Polaroids and match the image. And then once you're done, you're cleaning up and going home for the night.
Yeah.
I fixed your dog that you witnessed get savaged.
Now he can let himself out. He's got a point.
What, the dog?
No, actually, there wasn't much left of Meg.
She witnessed the dog get, ripped. Speaking of ripped...
It's alright, there's more time for you to be able to do your backstrokes and...
Listen, if you got, if you can move your arm and you have that muscle over here, you're doing all right with yourself. Objectively speaking. I say that as somebody who literally can't do crunches.
Hey.
I've just completely objectified everything in this movie.
To be fair, you are objectifying the man for the most part. That's okay.
The dog for a little bit.
Yes, nobody's safe. Except for Herbert. He's over there.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, was he two-time in the terminal woman with the exchange student?
Yeah, I don't think Dan is the type to be fucking a terminal woman, you know?
Yeah, well...
Well, you know, she has an expiration date, so...
we all do.
Well, sure. Just hers a little bit sooner. Like, a lot sooner.
Shoot him, Dan. He's a wife beater.
Reanimator 2, The Thirst for Dan. That's about right. Yes. Reanimator 2, what is this homo shit?
Anytime somebody calls me sexist, you know, just watch me long enough.
Just clip this.
Yeah. Oh. All right.
This is to save her life, okay? Don't question it. Lots more KY, thank you.
I beg your pardon? Dude, what? Go in?
Yes.
What the Oh.
And yet they wear so much white in hospitals.
It's just blood, buddy. You had it on your shoes.
He's got a lot of trauma.
He's like, I'm a doctor who's been sprayed with blood. I can't continue.
To be fair, the last time this happened it was with his girlfriend. You know, there might be some issues there.
The scenery's been all chewed up there with that scream. Oh, all right, call it.
Well, you know, he's got to do some acting. He can't let his pecs do everything.
I beg to differ. His hair does quite a bit. What I don't like about this movie is passage of time just is not portrayed well at all.
This all happened in a week.
It feels like it happened in 72 hours. All right, the next day. Yes. And the next day. Hi, you're done looking at me. That's a me thing right there. Yeah.
I do not like to be perceived.
Yeah. We're done with the window stuff here. Good night.
Meanwhile.
All right, the B plot. Forgot about this. No, that's for the... No, you're using the wrong cup. Glow stick fluid only.
Glow stick fluid or some method of making someone pass out.
He's hyperventilating. Somebody get him some lungs.
And so you can do what? Tongue your way across the floor.
Just put the TV on or something. I'm bored.
Man can't even flip a page if he wants to read. This is sad.
Oh my God! Can you imagine just being a head? Just
that's tetanus
drinking
right
soda
there.
And just pouring down.
He says,
"How are you going to do it?"
Well, to be fair, all he has to do is like what? Sit in the hallway, and go, "Hey, you!
You're a glorified paperweight."
See that every time I go to Walmart. I don't know.
Oh. No, they're not that calm at Walmart.
That's fair.
Wow, that's a step down from mental small person. Oh yeah, now make them for like a roast.
Ooh,
when they put the apple in the pig's mouth and just
in the trash, yes.
Put some garnish. The Foley work.
Not the white towel. Oh. He always does.
He said get the feet. Oh.
He asks the one who is clearly not into women.
Dan's not here. You're going to have to wait for that reply. Was she good looking? That's blood there.
Yes, and it's illegal now. You take that to the crematorium, and I will take this to get some milk. I'd like to give him his oversized sweater back. I've seen what the severed head can do. He's without the rest of his body this time, though. I mean, it's a nice house. Location not included.
Well, establishing shot. Thank you for breaking that up. So she's at the hospital, but they're back home.
Yes, now.
With a head? No.
Yes. Don't you pass out again, God damn it.
Fuse the brain to the spinal cord. The person won't be able to move. I know way too much about fusion and spine.
Don't ask me how I got these.
How about skin? Can you get some skin on that?
Grafting, we don't quite get yet. It's okay.
What is with the dollar store fucking cobwebs he's got laced all over?
Well, you know, it's just to protect that.
The shit I put on my doorway. Oh, trick or treat.
It's better than hot glue, perhaps.
None of that stuff over the lungs there, I see. Yeah, definitely not a straight man. That's not interested in any of the
Oh, she's gonna hurt some people with that hand.
This is somewhere between Frankenstein and May.
Yeah.
If I could be so bold.
Yeah.
I meant to watch May again. Emily's got a brand new version of it. Well, not. That's cheating. You're pulling the strings, literally.
It's the tendons. I see it.
We all are.
Damn, that's deep, man.
All of us are. No. Stick to the. No, don't. Oh, he's trying to.
We call this entrapment.
Yeah. He's inducing.
Well, you know, when you got a straight guy that you want to fuck, you got to use something. Huh?
That's not the chest that you're touching.
Close enough. You think Dan gives a shit? I don't think so. No, there you go. Put the gloves on.
Abdomen and I don't know, the clavicle. At
I mean,
least
it's already mostly done.
even back in 1988, he was still respectful of actresses, which
Yeah.
I've heard horror stories.
Mm-hmm.
Louder, please.
Excuse me, I have a quick question for you. Why is there an entire body lying, taking a nap back there?
Why are you doused in blood? What the? Police line, do not cross. Uh-oh, the apple's been eaten.
Well, I don't know.
Or just a bite.
Chewed, maybe. Shit, it escaped. I would like to ask.
It's just ahead.
No.
Oh, no. Dude, does this guy...
Well, he's dead now. He doesn't really have an occupation.
I'll give you the apple back.
Make it a red delicious this time. That was shit. Yeah, probably wise not to have the
why
deceased...
is the cop his little lackey now?
Because mind control, remember?
Oh, is that what it...
I'm going to assume. I'm gonna just go with that.
All right.
I mean, the brain is essentially dead. Right?
You're doing some work here for the movie, but I'll take the ride.
Shit!
Don't mind me. I'm just I need this to help me walk.
Well, when you're missing an arm. He's constipated. When you die, you get constipated.
Now we can talk? Yeah, see that shot? Unnecessary. Why is she still at the hospital?
Looking for Dan, I guess.
Yeah, but Dan's home. What on earth? Why didn't they show us all this? I don't want to see the aftermath.
I guess the Happy Sunshine crowd has escaped.
Oh, whoa. Our glow stick budget has quintupled.
When you go to a dollar store, there's unlimited possibilities.
Do you have any more in the back? Because I'm going to take all of it.
Excuse me, I'm making a film. I need all of your glow sticks, but only if they're green.
I've seen Basket Case. It's,
A ride.
Yeah.
I have not seen that. I have seen Brain Damage, however.
Similar approach.
It was made by the same guy, wasn't it?
Yes, yes.
Whom I'm not remembering
funky
correctly,
last
but...
name, right? Free
yes.
for something with an F. Damn it. It's one of those movies where you appreciate it less the more time goes on, I guess is the easiest way to put it. I mean, the effects work is really good, but...
You mean New York doesn't look like that anymore? Times Square or something?
Yeah, no.
Maybe that's a good thing. Oh, Frank Henenlotter. That's who did that.
Oh, his first name was Frank. I knew there was an F somewhere.
Close. Oh, there you go. Yes. Thank you, Troy. Bless. The one who said openly and happily, I'm a strange little man.
Oh, Dan's getting involved.
Yes.
Oh, and his hair's a little more calm.
He had time to use that hairspray in between, you know.
He's gotta grab the breast.
Of course. He's a straight guy. Again, see, this is why Herbert has to work so fucking hard. Oh my god.
When he puts his hands, he works his way around the boobs. Dan's like, here, I'll do it. Right in the nipple.
Ugh. This is science, Dan, not a piercing, goddamn.
He's like a fucking frat boy.
Well,
She can't say no if she's dead, bro.
ugh. Illegal in almost every state.
Well, he's a doctor, right? So
Sure. He's a doctor who happens
whatever.
to be dressed the same way that you would be if you happened to own that castle.
It does look like the way he's dressed looks like the cover of like those trashy romance novels that you buy in a supermarket.
Yeah, shit! Fabio.
A Weekend in Venice.
Ooh.
And Fabio was busy for that cover.
It was just his cousin. Less Fabio.
Not quite long enough hair. Why so pissed?
Because there's somebody interrupting his goddamn work. Fuck!
That is what agoraphobia is. Oh, fuck people!
Yes, you hear the door bell and just fall to the floor, crawl away.
I'm here existing and there's people trying to talk. Damn it. Oh.
You know, this Uber Eats thing is getting a little creepy.
Man, Amazon's getting really lazy. Yeah, just take it. It could be triplets for all you know. Well,
And
actually,
he'd see that as a
yeah,
gift.
yep. I walked right into that.
Look, 3 mini pins.
That's probably what he's hoping for. Oh,
Huh?
this
Ooh.
box is big enough to contain 5 cadavers. Now you work your way over there. Oh, shoulder pads.
Oh,
The
yeah.
80s.
You know, at this point, I think going into the cemetery would be the safest option. If you're
Yeah.
hearing deranged screaming behind you.
Yeah, I would assume anybody screaming near a cemetery is trying to get away from said
Maybe.
cemetery.
Mm.
Yeah, peanuts. Was that a bat? That laugh?
Yes, no.
We've got a lot of zombie type things running around now. Excuse me, a lot of glow stick invigorated things.
Glow stick junkies.
Man, that guy's really got a thing for her.
Thankfully, his wife
Oh
is here.
no.
I guess thankfully, maybe. I don't
Polygamy.
know. Ooh. When you think you've killed your wife, but she comes back, and you die, but you come back, so you're both here.
How dare you cheat on me? Oh no. Meanwhile, Buffalo Bill's ready to start. House by the cemetery. I'm not familiar.
Yes, I believe. Yes. That's the Lucio Fulci, I believe.
Oh yeah, I'm ill versed on the Giallo films.
I don't know if it would be a giallo.
Oh,
I
I hear Fulci and I think
It's Italian. They're all giallos, right? Okay. The Italians are gonna get upset.
it's either Giallo or Salo.
Ooh.
One of the Allos. No, she's breathing. You don't. What?
You gotta clear them airways, you know? Who knows what the hell's in there?
Can you feel your breasts? Here, if I do this, can you feel it?
Let's get off the fog bed. All right. Shit!
Ow.
You made her tall.
Yeah, if you fuse a spine to a brain, a neck's not going to be a thing. And there's a lot of necks there.
But, you know, maybe he used rubber. I don't know. This reanimated person brought to you by Rubbermaid.
Herbert was using shortcuts to get a shin and a hand fused together. I don't know if he was using excess.
Again.
Is that a big F on her? Is there an F belt?
I don't think. I'm not entirely sure, but I think what's supposed to be on her chest, the metal stuff, is what they used to like spread open her ribs to try to save her originally. Maybe I don't know, because that's not technically her body.
Oh, it looks like an E. First words were alive.
Well, you know, it's better than lawsuit.
He's turned on by the ring? Yes,
Or severely
I've lived
pissed
in
off, I don't
Arizona
know.
way too long.
When grandmother comes over and wants to pinch your cheek. Ah. The candy you keep in your purse isn't even good anymore. Get away!
Damn locked door will stop those zombies every time.
Yeah. You know, if doors can stop aliens on a world of water, I guess locked doors can stop zombies on occasion. This was exactly how I looked when I had that bat slip into my room. Same thing. Same thing.
I think I literally scared Celise off. I was kidding, I swear.
Apologize.
I'm really starting to feel like a piece of shit. Oh, shadow.
But a brief distraction to see that
Stained
something's
glass.
worked.
Where's this coming from? Wait, what? What
It's
part
a
of the
different-
house is this?
It's a different room. Don't worry about it. So Herbert essentially said, if we're gonna make a woman, make her tall. Yes.
Meanwhile,
The man is off his goddamn rocker now.
hey. I should have made a drinking game out of him and his badge.
Oh god.
Even as a zombie, he pops it out. That's not going to help. Quick, shoot the ceiling.
You're welcome, Dan. I saved both your girlfriends. Selfish
Yeah.
asshole.
Yeah, if comeuppance existed, Dan would really be getting his shit pushed in right now. But instead, no, he's spending time with yet another.
A girl who
temptress of the
died but
flesh.
came back. So, win?
More green light.
Several people.
She's your sister wife. Get used to it. Oh, or a unicorn.
Dan will be screwed. And not in the way that he has been thus far. I might have heard of that version of Faust, but I haven't seen it.
Nice cinematography. The lighting's quite something.
This is where the lighting effects crew said, "This is my chance."
I don't know if he made.
Put her together.
It's more like
Lego.
a auto shop for dead people.
Can you say
made some weird
Orbis
shit.
Complex? Well,
You made a shin attached to a wrist. Again with the boob.
okay,
Dan.
This is how he shakes hands.
The good old Dan handshake. I'm alive. Oh, not for long. That might turn Dan on. You don't know. I don't know what turns Dan off. So
We haven't found it yet.
oh no.
No, this is the weirdest threesome that Dan could have possibly imagined.
All that ecto cooler.
That's why it's not in stores anymore.
Ouch. Which one? Oh. Our girl. Our girl is going to be your girlfriend.
She's gonna snatch her weave, honey.
Oh. What happened to our girl? That was quick.
Well, you know, you can't be reasoning with an assembly of dead tissue, I suppose. Trademark. Damn it.
Dead tissue.
I don't know. I think maybe with a little bit of a skincare routine, you could really clean up nicely.
Wow.
Would this be considered necrophilia if she technically is living?
Yeah, it's... And he's into it? He's not into it. Well, whoa, I just want your breast.
Ah.
I want to fuck every female I come across. Haven't you noticed that? Ow! Oh, the heart. She's going to give him that precious heart back.
Return to sender.
Wow, how...
Very much, yes.
So is... Wait. There's a lot of death around you. Here's Johnny.
It was more I think Johnny's cousin Jimmy. See, this is why we need a contingency plan. Gotta have a vehicle in the wings at all times.
It's the heart that's out, not the brain. Tissue rejection. She was fine until she self-ripped her own heart out. Or the heart out. Wait, what? No. No, you don't get to get the girl at the end.
After this, she would like to have a separation from you. Thank you.
Oh. How dare you? Head on foot. Back. Now.
Don't you just hate it when your old high school teachers show up out of nowhere?
I didn't even see what that was. What the?
Not his pristine white shirt.
What are you controlling those wings with? Oh, and who is
Temple
this?
muscles.
Temple muscles. There's so much happening, I can't keep track.
Chaos.
Rejects. I don't think insults will do you any favors at this point.
I think the self-consciousness is like at a minus on
What
this
did you
one.
say? Forget it, I'm leaving. Wait, what? Now it's raining bricks? What did I miss?
Well, once again, Herbert has bit it.
Again?
Yes, again. As far as we know, Dr. Hill has been squashed again. And Dan's
Dan
over
lives
here.
because this world fucking... This is
Because everybody wants to root for the cis hetero boy.
fucking Trump's America, man.
And manages to pull her ass out. All right, here we go.
Yep, and he gets the prize.
Well, on the bright side, at least those muscles are for something. That's nice. If y'all want to help, maybe, like...
Fucking Dan
like
been an absolute fucking womanizer and still gets the woman at the end. You just wait till I could flap my ears again. Oh, the heart. I'm getting Jason Goes to Hell vibes here. But not quite. Oh, back to the Psycho store.
And once again, that's right, Dan chose the thought over his little twink, and here we are.
Do they cross that bridge at any time?
As far as I know, unfortunately, this is the last time we see Dan and Herbert together.
Oh, no shit.
Yes. Fucking bummer. I think Rick Baker's stuff is great. Personally. Bronson.
Is Herbert strictly all business, or is there ever any sort of temptation of the flesh for Herbert? I mean, other than literally
other than
working with it.
like piecing it together. As far as I know, I don't think so.
Yeah,
But
Dan does enough for the two of them, I guess.
Yeah.
Because there is some sort of friction or something there. There's definitely
that sexual tension, though.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could argue Herbert's all about work and Dan less so.
Not the same work, anyway.
Yeah. He's seeking other types of jobs.
Yes. Dan over here, I'm saying I'm gonna save this life because he got a pair of tits, and you got Herbert over here saying I can remake those tits.
Handlebar. No, that is a breast, Dan.
Yes. Dan, eyes up. Thank you.
There's no veins there. Put it in the arm.
Yeah, this is the last time I believe that we really see or hear from Dan, essentially. No. But I haven't seen Beyond yet, so it'll be new for both of us.
The third one, we're both going in dark, huh?
Pretty much. I mean, I am aware of little vague things. The most outstanding being a severed and reanimated penis that battles a rat, I believe, at one point.
Yeah, the film critic in me. There's no real structure to this story. It's all conflict.
Exactly. It's just all chaos.
Yeah, there's no 3-act structure. There's no intro conflict resolution. It's chaos.
Pretty much. Check out Reanimator 2 commentary. Oh yes, I've heard at least some of that, because Jeffrey Combs and Bruce Abbott, or Dan, they do that, and yes, I believe Jeffrey Combs actually keeps referring to Bruce as sweetheart, and points out every time he doesn't wear a shirt. So,
well, like I did.
That, Well, pretty much, yeah, pretty much. It's marvelous. We always appreciate such a commentary. Yeah. At least they were aware. Thank God. Somebody knew what the fuck they were doing. Francesca is in Austin Powers. I did not know that.
Holy shit. Yeah, she was typecast.
Maybe a little bit. The exotic woman. Yeah, alright.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen... Well, Summer School is a cheesy 80s comedy, and there's these two dweebs that are like really all they talk about
horror
is
obsessed.
Yeah, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and they're all dedicated to the memory of.
Yeah, because let me see.
They had to direct this and die at the same time. Oh,
well,
of all movies.
Let's see. The petting here.
Because the restoration. Never mind.
Okay, well.
This is 2013. I see.
Actually, you know what? That might not have been Brian Yuzna, the guy who made this. Because he also worked as a writer on Beyond Reanimator. And has also written a screenplay from something from like 2010. So it might have been perhaps Brian Yuzna's father?
Yes and no. I mean, Orson Welles had a film that was released on Netflix in 2017, and he died in 1980.
and
5.
every cinema fanatic is going, what? No, he's still alive. There's like a picture from him from like 2022. The man is still alive.
Jacob, you're being very, very kind to summer school.
Well, I've heard about it. I haven't seen it yet. But
Very kind.
It looks like it could be fun. I'll see it, I'm sure.
Yeah,
sometime.
it's light fare, to put it the very least. But she's as a foreign exchange student, she's just like captivated by their love for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
You know, if she had been French, that would make a lot of sense. But
I'd hate to tell you what type of movies they tend to prefer.
I'm aware. Reanimator 2, the new batch, yep. Yeah.
It did meta before Scream. Do you know where Scream got the meta from?
I see the schooled cinema individual over here, like.
No, that's the Jason Lives stand in me. Yeah. What's his face? The writer of Scream has given full credit to Jason Lives for inspiration. Yeah. Instead of saying rats in the wall, Dr. West should have said bats in the wall or cats in the wall. Bats in the wall, just to be sarcastic.
No, that's fair. However, I do believe, if I'm remembering correctly, that when he said rats in the wall, that was like an homage to maybe a Edgar Allan Poe story or something of the sort. It's a little wink and a nod, so to speak. Part 1 and 2 is all temptation of the flesh for Herbert. Did you what? Clarify, please.
Well, Dan was shirtless quite a bit.
True. To be fair, yeah, Herbert was kind of dealing with two kinds of temptation with the flesh, I think. So
yeah.
That's that logical versus.
Yeah. Herbert was a bit more focused on his work. I mean, when they were in that army thing in the beginning, Dan didn't have much to fuck around with. No pun intended.
True. A little busy.
It didn't inspire Scream. It just beat it to the punch. It's awesome. Yeah, no, I'm Jacob, we're talking about. I mean, Scream is, the Godfather compared to Summer School and Jason Lives. So, but
Don't let the Scream fanatics know. No, I know that the Bride is a little hit or miss for some. I like it. Sometimes I like it a little bit more than Reanimator, but it depends. Like I said, if you're going for the real like homosexual subtext here of like unrequited love, there's that in between the reanimated boobs and drooling zombies and stuff.
Oh yeah, 17-year-old me would be all about this. No real story to follow, just a bunch of nudity. Yeah. And what's her face from Summer School showing off sins of the flesh. I really wish me as a teenager knew about this movie because fuck. Missed opportunity.
Well, in the few works of fiction Herbert does have lovers. He does? Okay, granted, it's rarely ever explored.
Really?
And what is the gender of these lovers? Just out of curiosity. Just curious.
Does it matter?
No, probably
and
not.
Is it are they alive?
Are we going necrophilia? Or
yeah.
Are we going build your own? Part 1 is obviously better, but this is some grade A cheese. Sure.
Yeah. There's
This is Brian Yuzna going, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, there's really nothing to this. This is just straight. Pardon the use of the word. It's just chaos, as Dice put it.
Yeah.
But Dan really.
Dan fucked up.
For the sake of storytelling, Dan should have. He should have paid some sort of price somewhere.
Yeah.
He wanted to put the heart. Go
Remember, because this is the straight cis guy. Okay, so he has to make it out alive to show you that the tainted Herbert needs to die.
Yeah, but he wanted the heart.
Yes.
He put the heart into the terminal woman, and then he fell in love with what's her tits from summer school, and then once the terminal woman ended up dying, they put the heart into the terminal woman, and then he wanted both, and one or the other, and then
And while still clinging to his previous Meg, don't forget that.
right. And then the terminal woman's like, "Ah, fuck it, just take the heart back." And then he still goes back to summer school.
Well, that's because this creation of the man who could be perceived as homosexual is unclean for the straight man, so he has to pick the living, true woman. Yes, we are reading deeply into this, but I've heard a lot of things, we'll put it that way. Welcome. Sit down, it's TED Talk time. In one of the Reanimator comics, there's a Herbert West sex scene. Wait a minute,
Whoa.
I got some comics, hold on. I actually have, I don't know if these are the same ones, but I have almost a complete set of one run
I
of
would
the
have
Reanimator.
I would have figured as much, Jacob. Asexual.
Yeah.
Strictly about his work.
That's the canon, shall we say, for a lot
Yeah.
of people. There's
Dead
also,
tissue.
there's also people who believe he is gay, but he functions on the asexual or demisexual spectrum of things. There's also people who believe that he could be coded as trans. So, it's all entirely up to you. And then people, of course, believe that if that is the case, then Dan is bi. Which makes sense. He is a bi disaster.
Well, has Dan shown any sort of bi tendencies?
Not as much as with
He's
women.
certainly handsy with the boobs, I'll tell you that much.
Not quite to the extent that he does with women. We could say bi with feminine preference.
Straight bi curious?
By nefarious means. Haunted Summer School would be a pretty cool title for a horror movie. Haunted Slumber Party would also be another pretty cool title for a horror movie. Sounds like R.L. Stine in a way.
Yeah, I think Slumber Party is a horror movie, just without the haunted.
Yeah, Slumber Party Massacre.
Yeah.
At least one there. I'm sure there's several others, but we haven't delved into that particular subgenre. Aha, I've seen Society.
I have not seen Society.
Ooh, we're adding it to the list. You need to know about the shunting.
Is that another code word for something nefarious? Shunting.
Ironically, it has nothing to do with the LGBTQ community. You can blame Yuzna for that one.
Shunting. I know what a splint is.
No.
That's not remotely close to the word shunting.
Nope. Don't worry. Don't look it up. You'll figure it out eventually. We'll get there. Regarding the gender topic. Women, living in debt. Ooh, okay. So, for Herbert, it doesn't really matter too much?
Oh, Herbert's just...
Is that it?
Just whatever.
Hey. We love a pansexual king. Makes perfect sense. It's let me tell you, the Reanimator fan community is alive and well. They work with very little, but they are there. Bless them. And we get a lot of different things on a pretty consistent basis from them.
Would it be considered pansexual if it were necrophilia?
Well, before I just dig a hole for myself, I'm gonna say probably not.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what qualifies for that.
Yeah, I would assume a pulse would have to play in there somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's usually the basic function.
But we haven't. You a pic.
Wait a minute. Who? Where? What? Oh, okay.
Please, no Herbert pics being sent on the internet, please.
Well, wait a minute. We gotta see now. Hold on.
Especially of the sexual persuasion.
Well, hey, I keep secrets. It's fine. I don't know if that's the same comic line that I have, it probably isn't. I don't. I'm not a huge comic book collector. It's just when I figured out that Reanimator has comic books, I was like, ooh, cool. Let's find those. So I'm
Yeah,
sure I'm missing a few.
probably a bit more focused than the movie is, with all due respect.
Yeah. Well, there is a Reanimator and Evil Dead crossover line, I believe. So I know of that at the very least. I'm sure there's very different
Thank you, Jacob.
kinds.
I'm just happy we got a little establishing shot here and there, just to break up all the chaos.
I'm afraid this is not Kubrick. This is a just hold on, okay?
Yeah, no, like 20 minutes in, I'm like, yeah, but my critic hat's just
Turn it
gone.
off. Just
We're going on a ride. I'm not keeping an eye on the speed limit.
we are here for this bizarre, twisted gore. That's it.
But there was, I mean, as far as filmmaking is concerned, the effects were neat. The lighting, especially towards the end, was quite impressive.
Very
and again,
aesthetic.
however they get that, I'd really, it'd be really depressing to me if they just used glow stick liquid. Like, it would really be depressing. I would hope it's something more like, black light, or like I said, Hitchcock would
Maybe
put
it's a mix.
a light bulb in a glass of milk, but that shit was hot neon green. So you'd be able to see if there were, or maybe like a black light right above where they were holding liquid.
Somebody's got to have mentioned it in like the commentary or something, right?
The shunting.
Yes. Don't Google it. Because the only thing that will likely come up is about the movie, and that's spoilers. Don't worry, we'll add it to the list. Letterboxd.
Society. What? How old?
1980s, I believe. Let's double check. So that I know, or at least seem like I know, what I'm talking about. It's one that, ironically, DMC gave me one of the, like, the higher up versions of, if that makes sense. Not Scream Factory, but Arrow, perhaps.
Yeah. Boutique.
Yes.
A boutique release? Yes.
Yes. Okay, 1989. Specifically. Starring Billy Warlock.
Yeah, when I was in England, we got sent a Second Sight, which is another boutique. They're out of the UK. May, which we were talking about earlier, and Tangerine, and I really wanted to dive into that Tangerine disc, but we didn't have something to watch it on. So
Shit! Damn it! So close.
Everything's still being shipped.
Well, eventually. Something to hold on to, I suppose.
Yeah.
You can possibly guess what the shunting is. That's fair. You'll just have to watch Society. We'll just put it this way. The Society movie, just in general, it's probably not something you want to be eating while watching. But that's entirely up to you.
Sometimes I take that as a challenge.
Oh, sure.
Unless it's scat, then
I can say with confidence there is nothing like that involved in that
because I was able to eat during some of the worst of the worst. I ate during Human Centipede. I ate during not Serbian films so much. I was able to drink without much.
Heavily.
Yeah. But Salo, that one was not a
That's not a Tootsie
bowl
Roll
of
movie.
popcorn meal. Yeah. Tootsie Roll.
All right, let's see. I'm trying to figure out. There's a lot of recipes from others who have figured out a way to recreate the serum, if you will, but I'm not getting an official answer perhaps it's a guarded secret. Film series is better, Slumber Party Massacre or Texas Chainsaw?
I've seen more of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre series. And I'll say I'm not very much impressed.
I guess it depends on what you want
Yeah.
from the series. If you're going for some cheesy 80s stuff, probably Slumber Party Massacre. I've only seen 2, so very colorful. Yes.
To go back to my young teenage thinking with the wrong head self, Jessica Biel in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake is more than enough for me to watch that movie.
I do enjoy mentioning this just because I still think it's fucking funny. My brother and I did a horror movie double feature. At one point, shocked the hell out of me because he asked to do it. So I picked out one movie, he picked out another. I picked out Lost Boys. He'd never seen Lost Boys. And he picked out, once again, to my shock, the remake of Texas Chainsaw, the 2003, 4.
Jessica Biel.
And
looking incredible without having to be nude, by the way.
Yes, very close, but
white and wet, but
yes,
not nude.
Exactly. And that's what I think is really fucking funny, because as soon as the movie started to get going, like maybe 5-10 minutes in, he's like, she's the final role. And I went, how the fuck do you know that? And he goes, she's an A-list actor surrounded by like C and D-list actors. She's wearing a tight white shirt, and she's going to get wet. She'll survive.
She wasn't an A-list actress at the time. Like
at least a well-known name.
Yeah, if you watch Wrong Turn from 2003, you don't know who the final girls or who the final anything's going to be in that movie.
Ain't nobody getting at his shit.
Yeah, they're all cannon fodder.
Well, you're dealing with some bizarre backwoods hillbilly incestuous thing.
Yeah.
Oh, we've sent something.
I'm gonna have to be really familiar with that franchise within the next couple of months.
Oh my god. Oh, I see. Well, it's silhouetted, but it still counts.
Is it YouTube friendly?
Probably not.
Okay.
Maybe not too
I'll take
terribly.
Your word
but that's a living woman.
Oh.
I mean, granted, they happen to be working on something that's dead, but that's a living woman. Interesting.
Is it fan fiction or is it
No, this is
canon?
a comic. I believe this is, well, some timeline canon, I believe. There's probably several timelines.
Society's a horror film about classism to talk about it in the most surface level way?
Yep. You know, like the upper crust and those who were not born into wealth. Gee! That sounds familiar. Now, which overrated horror movie is underrated now, in your opinion? Also, what underrated movie is overrated?
Oh, my brain hurts.
Bronson, it's too late for this shit. All right.
Underrated, all right. That's now overrated. Overrated, that's now underrated.
Bronson, you are talking to someone who likes the shit that most people have never heard of. So, okay, underrated movie that's overrated.
You know what? Overrated? No, wait. Shit, I fucked it up. Yeah, no way. I can't. I don't know if I can do that. I can say movies that are like praised by a lot of people that aren't that big a deal. I don't know if I could do.
The way I'm taking it is essentially a movie that's was previously like hyped to shit, and now, due to maybe focusing on other shit, is underrated. At least for that first half.
I mean, Us hasn't really aged well.
maybe. Yeah. That one was a little underwhelming for me. So
Right,
I guess
but I
I'll go with
wouldn't.
it.
Right, exactly. I wouldn't call it underrated. I would just say
Mm,
it's underwhelming. Like after first seeing it, like, oh, fucking Jordan Peele, yeah.
yeah.
And then after watching it another time, it's like, oh, well, okay, well,
Uh,
yeah,
um,
sure, okay.
oh, she's not human?
Oh,
Oh. Loophole! Okay. Interesting.
oh,
Okay. Well, now I need to read that, so I'll have to get that. I'll never understand the adoration for the TCM remake. Super generic. I'll just guess that it's Beale's jeans.
she's got a shirt on too, Jacob. To be fair,
A tank top that happens to be tied to the snatched waist.
yeah. You know what? When they mimic the shot from the original, and you're like back of her knee height. Yep.
Yeah, so I'm sure most people were thinking, oh, that's a callback to the original. Okay.
Well, it is. I mean, if I showed you
know.
the two shots next to each other,
No,
and in the original, she's wearing like
booty shorts.
Daisy Dukes. Yeah,
Them short shorts.
yeah. So if anything, that Jessica Biel shot, yeah, that you could probably sell a couple of Carl's Jr.'s burgers with that shot.
Barbecue, maybe. Oh, she's a deep one. Okay, so
Well,
ish.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake is what you have to thank for the Dawn of the Dead remake, which I think is actually better than the 78 version. You have that surge, and then all those fucking Platinum Dunes movies. And I don't know. I think I'm starting to come around on the Friday the 13th remake.
I kind of like the Friday the 13th remake.
I really like the prologue. I really like it before the credits, but I hate all of the characters. Well, there's like a 20-minute prologue, and then the title Friday the 13th comes up, and then after that, every character's just fucking hateable.
Even Sam Winchester.
Yeah, yeah. They all have the same hair, and it's just like.
It was the early 2000s.
Yeah, they just picked all their actors out of an Abercrombie and Fitch fucking catalog, and just breasts for days, and none of them are real. And again, I was already too old by that point, so it
this does nothing for me.
Yeah, my sexual peak was on the way down, and oh wait, no, I had already injured my spine by then. So once you're injured, the front part doesn't work so much, or it doesn't drive your emotion, should I say?
Close enough. I meant to say which underrated movie is overrated now. I'm gonna have to think of that one, to be quite honest, because once again, my whole catalog is like nobody's heard of this.
Yeah, underrated. That's now overrated. Hello.
It's nice to see two nice young men talking about horror on YouTube, isn't it? Yes. Interesting name, by the way. I have questions. But I mean, underrated films can't become overcount.
Yeah.
You can properly appreciate. Okay, yeah. That's about it. Yeah. Listen,
Would
I'm
that
trying with a few.
Yeah, like The Guest was something that I would say was underrated that has come around, I think. Or something like It Follows, same time.
I think everything has like a weird little like cycle. So,
yeah.
Oh no, we just finished the film.
Oh, we be done.
I'm afraid, but
Rewind.
you can go back and watch along with us, of course. We do mention the time codes, I think, a few times.
Every Platinum Dunes movie looks like an American Eagle commercial.
Well,
with the exception of Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake, yeah, you're about right.
I mean, another like 2000s remake of a classic horror movie that I like is actually My Bloody Valentine. I don't do the 3D thing, but
since it came out.
I think it's fun. It takes a nice little twist from the original, I guess. If you've seen the original and you go to watch the remake, you kind of think, oh, well, I know what's going to happen, so they twist it. So
You know what they should redo? They should redo The Burning. Like, why has that never been... Like, why does that... Oh, I know, never mind. Harvey Weinstein wrote it. Now I feel stupid.
Well, you forget how much he had his little greasy hand in, so, No, you didn't offend. That's fine.
No,
it's just something that you gotta think about.
no offense. No.
You're giving us homework. That's all.
Cobweb.
I need to see that. I have been, well, not exactly had my feet put to the fire, so to speak, but I have been highly recommended to watch it, so I need to watch it. It's on streaming now, I think. So I have a chance.
Is it new? New?
Yeah, Cobweb, that's this year.
Oh. Yeah, I've been back and forth and just doing a whole bunch of stupid shit.
Yeah, like moving countries.
Trying to, at least. And then getting locked out and sent back.
Well, I saw it in 3D. It was fun. Okay.
Fucking married to the woman. Yeah, well, you got to go. But I have paperwork.
You signed a great many things.
I'm telling you that we're the build that wall country. England is all about get the fuck out of here, which is ironic when you consider how much of the fucking planet they owned if you go back about 500 years ago.
Maybe they're still sore about that tea thing. I don't know. Hand that rocks the cradle, isn't it? I've heard about that. I need to see it.
You wouldn't? Well, I guess you could make that today, but you would have to alter a line or two. Winston from Ghostbusters does a pretty decent job. But he does a Tropic Thunder version of somebody on the spectrum. And I think actors who aren't neurodivergent playing someone on the spectrum was kind of like
a little sus.
Yeah, it was a way to prove that you had range, and it was like Oscar bait. Well, not for that film at least, but Forrest Gump,
well, I don't
Man,
think anybody
so
really
on
won an
and so
Oscar
forth.
for that. I could be wrong.
I am seeing. Wait, what?
Yes, I haven't seen that. Impostore.
Oh, I was. I'm like, what?
Wow. Out of body experience. Wow, how'd you do that?
You spelled it wrong, stupid.
No, that's you have some very interesting questions, Bronson, and I appreciate that because it makes me think. And Lord knows we need to do more of that.
Ernie Hudson also does a Tropic Thunder British accent in Congo. I haven't seen Congo.
Well, now that one's out of my jurisdiction. You're gonna have to do that on your own. I'll just cover society. Hi, hello, welcome. Hellbounds. Here, I'll return the favor because when you saw me pop into your live stream a while ago, you had some very nice things to say, and I appreciate that immensely. Sincerely, another fabulous horror channel that I do highly recommend. They he is, along with some guests doing a lot of fun stuff, I think.
Fun stuff.
Yes, fun stuff. Imagine that in the horror community on YouTube. Fun stuff. Lots of reviews of stuff that I haven't heard of.
It's a shame. It's a shame that I've tried to distance myself.
And yet, here I am going.
Well, yeah, no, just a few bad eggs in the dozen, and
They just smell a lot, and that's it.
it was enough to make me go, you know what? I'll just stay out of that aisle. How about that?
Just visit once in a while. Sometimes you have to do some brainstorming for. Yeah, I imagine. Cobwebs, similar fun. Halloween vibe. Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
my interest is piqued.
Very much. Anyway, I appreciate it. Thank you. And vice versa, of course. There are 770. Did we take count? That's my question. Did we take count? Because I lose track. I just know this, and that's it. And that took a while anyway, so.
I can't. Are we bored? Like, really?
I guess someone is, but whatever you choose to spend your time with. I choose to be creative.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Late 80s. Go ahead.
No, the only thing that I have in relation as far as knowledge goes to Gilbert Grape, I think, is that he would have been in Hocus Pocus if it weren't for he took a role with that movie, I think.
Huh. I mean, he does a fantastic job. I mean, Leonardo DiCaprio is one of my favorite actors. What he does there is impressive. And if you watch Basketball Diaries, which is around the same time, him playing someone who's a heroin addict as a teenager and like dope sick and like the fact that it took him, I don't know, 25 years to win his Oscar. he needed one in the 90s. He really did.
We know when it becomes a meme.
Yeah, the IOU Oscars.
Oh.
Yeah, Scorsese, The Departed probably isn't his best, but that's what he's got an Oscar for.
At some point, I guess he just gotta go, yeah, just give it to me.
Yeah. You have to watch the clip. Alfred Hitchcock has 0 Oscars for Best Director. They gave him the Cecil B. DeMille Award for a collection of films that he produced. And when he received it, a year before he died, he simply said, "Thank you," and walked off.
In the most subtle.
The good old British fuck off. Yeah, he did one of these fucking. Jacob, that's hush hush. We're not exactly too pleased about that. Brian's got to be a big cranky pants.
What, he doesn't like a little torture porn in his horror?
No,
Okay.
And he's winking pretty hard at what's coming this October. Although, even though I kind of.
Oh, it's one of those. Is it one of those where Cody says, "This is what we're doing," and everyone else goes, "Why?"
Yeah, we had ample time for this one, and for good reason. It's going to be a very, very bottom heavy list.
The Howling. No. I say this as someone who is still trying to make my way.
For people who like to keep track of 31 on 31 and like what is going to be a thing, you just need to keep an eye on big franchises and what's new around Halloween time. And there's a new franchise film coming before this October. And
Cody suddenly appears in the chat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Brian's kind of let it on, and some people have. There's been 2 people who have figured out the exact 31. So.
Well done to you, Sherlocks.
Yeah, but it's going to be a rough go.
Well, good luck. I'll be over here. I put myself into these situations. I don't need anybody's help.
He was miscast a lot early in his. He was fantastic in Basketball Diaries. That was he nominated for that, or was he nominated for Gilbert Grape, and then
Maybe
lost?
Gilbert Grape. Maybe.
Yeah, and it was one of those where he was nominated and lost to somebody where it was like, what?
Damn, again.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, rest in peace, Mr. Friedkin. Oh, it was good. Okay. I guessed correct.
You got it, Jacob. That's it. That's 10 of them. That is 10 of them.
Sounds like fun.
I already started, and oh my god.
I didn't say that. I swear. I was joking in whatever sense that might have come across, but I swear I didn't say that. It's fun. You have some good questions. That's all. Takes time to think about them. That's
interactivity is good for
everything.
Yeah, the algorithm.
You know, our omnipotent gods of YouTube.
That's it. Tommy Lee Jones and The Fugitive. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. I would have done things differently, but that's me.
The Taking of Deborah Logan. I have not seen that yet, but
that's
I am
an exorcism movie, isn't it?
I don't know if it's so much of an exorcism
or is it just a straight kidnapping movie?
I believe there's. If I'm correct about this, please correct me if I'm not, Apocalypse, but I think, coming from someone who hasn't seen it, it's supposed to be about this woman who has dementia, but something else isn't quite right about her. Maybe there's some possession in there. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's on my list, but we haven't gotten to it yet. Watched Saw 3D in the theater when I was a freshman in high school. I knew I'd never watch another one, and I haven't. Well,
to be fair, if you watch the first one, you can understand why Lionsgate said, more, we need to make more.
Shit! I have the first one and the second one, and I have watched not a single Saw movie in my life thus far, so...
The first one's good.
Okay.
As far as the horror genre is concerned, it's good. And then there was a craze, and it was like, holy fuck, we get it.
One like every year for October or something?
Yep. Yeah, it was Paranormal Activity, and then Paranormal Activity is like, we got it. We'll take it from here.
Yeah. Deborah Logan is found footage. Okay. That's one element I missed. It's very well liked. I thought it was fine. Okay. I don't know. I saw Piranha 3DD and still waiting for the Triple D. Good lord.
Wow.
I've heard that quite a few people like Piranha 3D. So
see, when a movie knows that they're like fucking around and people aren't taking them seriously, it's you can kind of go in there with a bit of a smirk, like, all right. Well, I mean, like what we just watched. Yeah. All right,
they knew
what do you
they
got?
Were doing.
Yeah, like I said, 20 minutes in, I was like, all right, I'm not gonna criticize much because this is we're not doing the criticism thing here because all bets are off.
This is something that nobody really won any awards with.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, it's when you make fucking Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey and you take offense to people being like, seriously with this movie. We didn't have any budget, and
you know who else didn't have any budget? Sam Raimi.
Fucking A.
Just as an example. But hey, he also had the chin. So I don't know. Maybe you missed something there.
Yeah, and he didn't use somebody else's IP to get asses in the seats.
Maybe.
But what do I know?
Maybe.
Yeah.
First film was discounted.
Yep.
Or discounted.
Yep. Yeah, it was more. They were trying to be like a detective film with a super lean on the gore, but yeah, I agree. But something happened to what the hell's his name? Princess Bride. Why can't I think of his name?
I have to narrow that one down. Shit.
What is going on?
That's just my cat. Every once in a while, he gets the zoomies.
Carrie Elways.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Sometimes he just decides, I'm hungry, I'm going to choose scenery. And patrons will see it relatively soon. Emily does a really good imitation of Carrie Elways in Saw. And I'm going to put the video to Emily's rendition of Carrie Elways. Carrie Elways in that. Anything else that he was in that had the name Saw, and Black Christmas. Oh my God, he was terrible in that movie.
Well,
I don't know what Carrie like.
What happened?
Is this
really, dude? What the fuck are you doing?
Sounded like it wiped out.
He's fine. He's fine. Where'd you go? No, now you're disappeared completely. All right, fine. Be that way.
Good.
Well, he's not a small cat, so everything sounds essentially like race car Tokyo drifting. Wood floors and
with Skittles.
Yeah.
Oh.
What are you doing? Jesus. He's realized that the camera is on. He can benefit from this. Please ignore the gliding little fuzzball behind me. It's fine. He's fed well. That's it. It's always at night, too. Why?
Second wind.
Yeah. He's rested up the entire day. This is it. Okay, so as long as it's fun, that's the whole point, I would assume.
Yeah, Zombievers. Really low budget, just stupid. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, and they know what you're there for.
Yeah. Even though some may have side-eyed your purchase of the ticket, it's all right.
I don't know if that Zombievers was in theaters, but like,
I have no idea.
Beavers with rabies.
This is it, people. This is what you asked for. All I know is that with that movie, I haven't watched it, but it has made one of my WTF horror movies lists. Probably an earlier one.
Yeah.
Just because it seemed absolutely fucking ridiculous. So.
Yeah, it is. It is. They approach making a movie the way Eli Roth would, like the way he did with Cabin Fever.
Oh Lord.
But they're like, you could tell that they're like probably smiling behind the scenes.
Okay.
And Eli Roth less so.
I think I've already come to the conclusion that Eli Roth is probably not going to be entirely my cup of tea, and I've only seen one of his films. So
which
Cabin Fever.
Oh yeah. Well, what is Eli Roth's best movie? That is hard.
Depends on who you ask, I think. Everybody take a poll.
That is hard.
I like I said,
it's
I've only
not
seen one,
Knock Knock, despite the star power. Holy shit. Looking back on that now, he had both Keanu Reeves and Ana de Armas in that movie. And his wife, who they do a shower scene together. Inexplicably.
So it's almost Rob Zombie levels?
No. It's in focus.
Oh.
Well, a lot less of the word fuck. Certainly a lot less, Southern fried.
A lot less rockabilly.
Yeah, if anything, it's like L.A. trash.
Oh, yeah. No, okay. It took me a moment, but now I recognize the name. There we go. Oh, it didn't do well in theaters. It was in theaters. Okay. I wasn't sure about that, which surprised me because our screening was packed. Everyone had a great time. Okay. We haven't delved into the Piranha franchise just yet, but Lady Hawk. Now that one I have heard of. I've seen the trailer for that. Michelle Pfeiffer, I believe, is in that. Matthew Broderick. Maybe the guy from Hitcher, whose name I'm forgetting at the moment.
I have not seen Lady Hawk.
Obviously, a fantasy medieval story. Only seen the trailer though, so yeah. Well, he's about the same size as a puppy, so I don't think he's fully aware of his math.
I like that piranha. That piranha statement is the inverse of Sound of Freedom. Sound of Freedom does very well, but the theaters are empty.
Amazing how that works. Must be God's will.
I can't tell you how many comments. I might do a stream on the comments I've received about that.
I've seen some. I mean, I'll every once in a while I'll go back to like a video or something and be like, "How's that?" Oh,
yeah. So you're in favor of child trafficking? No. What? No.
I believe I've shared the screenshots of on Twitter when I had a little interaction. That was fun.
They're so fucking weird.
Touch, just a touch.
Dude, I'm in the UK. They've never heard of this movie. They don't care. Oh, so they don't care about child trafficking? Yeah, no, they've seen Taken. They're all set. What the fuck is wrong with you? Hostel 2 might be. It might be.
I think it's a matter of taste, I guess, if nothing else. Like I said, I've pretty much just with one film come to the conclusion of Roth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not for me.
If I have to choose, and I hate saying this, if I have to choose between Cannibal Holocaust and Green Inferno, I actually will probably choose Green Inferno. And I hate that I say that, which says nothing for Cannibal Holocaust.
Is it well, as someone who hasn't seen Green Inferno just yet, but I have the basic idea. No actual animals were harmed, right?
No. It doesn't have the notoriety that
okay. Maybe that
Holocaust
helped it in that case then.
There is a cute little commentary on college age people and how the real world is not quite so the same as on your campus. But, the first 10 minutes, Eli Roth has something to say. And then the rest is Cannibal Holocaust cover band.
Yeah. Fair enough. It doesn't count, but Eli Roth's commentaries are better than his actual movies. I've heard he's interesting to talk to and to listen to.
Yeah. He is like slasher movies Quentin Tarantino, which is why he got along with Tarantino so well.
No, that makes sense. I'm not surprised.
Tarantino loves talking about like B movies and
feet.
Yeah, feet. And Eli Roth was that for like the horror and like the the video nasties. And so like you get them two together and you've got a whole...
It'll be an interesting ride.
Yeah, a whole wealth of knowledge about movies that you won't hear Scorsese talk about, that's for sure.
Apparently, Sound of Freedom is the first film to ever tackle human. Apparently, I did. You know, I didn't even know that human trafficking was a thing until Sound of Freedom came out. Doing God's work right there.
Movie needs to be seen.
Well, you know, as a rebellious individual, no. Well, it seems so. At least the fan base.
Yeah,
I guess.
I've seen the trailer. It's shot well, which is a lot more than I can say for nefarious, unplanned. It looks like they actually hired a director of photography, but at the same time, when you have the guy who played Jesus Christ in his own little Saw movie, spouting QAnon shit, it's just like, yeah, no.
I mean, surface level, I'm sure that to a lot of people it seems like it's supposed to be coming from a good place, so to speak, and helping, but what happens when it actually does the opposite?
Yeah. If you're going out of your way to tell me, and they're trying to inflate the fact that it's doing so well with this new bizarre way of paying it forward, where people are just like,
I prefer that method when it comes to coffee.
Okay. Yeah, TikToking empty theaters that are actually sold out. And it's like, you assholes, you just showed Hollywood how to fucking cook their books. You idiots. What did you do?
Can we go back to streaming only, please?
No. And, yeah, that's what you want to pay it forward for. So that people can watch a movie. You don't want to just take that money and put it towards, a charity that can actually benefit from that money, and not some people watch a movie very loosely based on a true story of about a guy who stepped out of that group right before that movie was released. That, I think, is fishy.
Yeah. Has a certain odor, if you will. That's always my favorite little comeback to people who try to get on my ass. And how much have you donated?
I had to deal with recently too. Ted Ballard saved so many. I was like,
really?
Why did he leave? Why did he leave the group right before the movie came out? What is that about?
Did the paycheck clear? Is that?
And then one of the backers got arrested for an interesting crime.
Anyway, Sound of Freedom was okay. Not as game-changing as conservatives make it, and not as extreme as liberals make it. 95%.
I would believe that.
Was focused on a brother and sister. Okay.
See, I said the same thing about that school shooting movie where the left was making a very big deal about it. The what was it called? The Daily Wire movie. It was Die Hard in a school shooting, and it's weird because it's a girl. The protagonist is a girl, so you would think that would be woke. But
it's okay. She's carrying a gun.
Rock, paper, scissors, girl, gun. So we're all set.
Yes. It trumps your shit.
So like that, it was fine. It wasn't Oscar worthy, but it wasn't.
It had a point to make.
Perhaps. Yeah, it it's Die Hard. It's Die Hard in a school shooting. That's all. That's all it is.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, oh my God, how dare you watch this movie? Take it easy.
Run, hide, fight.
That's it. Thank you.
Troy, once again, with the answers. Sound of Freedom is definition of mid, not worthy of more than 3-minute conversation.
I'll watch it eventually. I'm not spending money on it.
No.
Sorry. Especially when everybody and their mother's telling me it's a movie I need to see.
Well, you shouldn't have to spend money on it if they got this pay it forward thing, right?
Yeah. That is a good. And when they're like, well, when we get the chance, we'll just put it on streaming.
You mean when you get the chance to earn more money in a different way?
Yeah. You created a website to loophole around Fandango. Why don't you just fucking start streaming the thing?
But also didn't Musk say that he was going to be showing the entire movie on X as soon as it was released? Didn't he say something like that?
Did he?
Never happened.
Hmm.
Wonder why.
Yeah. You know, if you want to talk about trafficking, you get into some very, very big political figures that took some plane rides to an island with a very rich man, and those people that they had parties with weren't exactly of age, and yeah.
May not even,
I mean,
I don't know, signed up to be there.
yeah. I mean, if you want to go full bore, this needs to be discussed. Okay.
We got some digging to do.
Okay.
You're not going to like who you get out.
We'll start with your crowdfunding list and work from there, and then we'll go to the Epstein shit.
After all, deflection is the best defense. Anyway. What chaps my kills is Jim
Caviezel.
Yeah. Excuse me. Sounds like Weasel. All right. Reportedly saying if the movie doesn't win an Oscar for Best Picture, the industry is rigged. Sure. We already knew the industry was rigged. I'm in the horror genre. I know it's rigged.
Yeah.
Anyway.
$14.6 million budget with no star power. Huh?
Perfect.
Huh?
Wonderful. Okay.
Fucking Nope was made for a third of that.
You know what's overrated? Barbarian. We're gonna start fights now. I disliked basically every creative decision made in the third act. Just occurred to me. Let me see if I'm remembering.
I don't entirely disagree with that.
If I'm remembering my ranking, so to speak, of the movies that I saw from last year, I don't think I had it too high, but it wasn't bottom half.
It didn't
once
crack
again,
my
I guess it
top
depends on
20,
taste. I think it did the same with mine, at least. Just maybe not top 5.
I know I expected the Airbnb thing to be a bit more of a... I was pleased with the twist for the second act, but I kind of tend to agree with Jacob there about the third act. It was like, all right, we're getting a little ambitious.
Yeah. Well, if nothing else, it at least helped to inspire the shirt that I made, the Justin Long shirt, available in the link in my bio. No, of the I'm white, but I'm not Justin Long in a horror movie white. Available now. No. People like that, so I'm glad. At least that inspired that. That's all I get, you know? Same Jacob, I don't see what all the fuss is about. I don't know, I guess the twists and... I don't know, the gross out factor, perhaps, assisted with that, possibly. Something refreshing from what we had been getting up until that point. I don't know. Palm Trees and Power Lines is a far better take on human trafficking than Sound of Freedom. And yet you don't see these people supporting that film. Why? Because you can't politicize it.
Right.
We've uncovered the secret.
And again, you're concerned about child trafficking in a fictional film, which is like very extremely loosely based on a true story. But what about kids that are getting shot in schools? Is that not important?
When shopping for the school year consists of, does this backpack look like a nice little unicorn thing for my 4-year-old, but also have a bulletproof sheet?
Yeah.
That might be a problem.
Yeah, the high ground shit about fiction, I lose all my taste for the conversation.
fam. Okay. There you go. Just whipped that sucker up in about 20 minutes and went, let's see. I think I almost killed Night Watch Zone with that. He thought it was hysterical. So
Yeah.
it does go to him for that too.
Oh, I've found it. Why isn't Elephant a movie that people watch more of? Why isn't We Need to Talk About Kevin a movie that a lot of people must see? Because it's way more prevalent.
It wasn't made by Angel Studios. And
They didn't have the pay it forward system.
Yeah, obviously they are the ones who know all about this subject, so we need to be paying attention, truly.
Somebody actually put money towards it. He's like, trust me, I know. Here's what you gotta do.
Yes, obviously he must have been the one that they asked about, the realness behind it.
Why would you put money towards something like that?
Virtue signaling?
The hypocrisy and the projection is just unbearable.
It's off the charts, man. Every time we get near one of these people, it's like radon detection, man. Set piece of the water tower. The fact that the incest lady is superhuman? ? The corny exposition by the homeless fella, etc. The entire third act is silly. I mean, I at least appreciated the one moment where he was saying, like, she never comes here. Cue woman bursting through the door. Fuck! Lies!
Apparently being locked in the basement gives you super
I guess. In that case, I'm almost there because I spend a lot of time indoors. We're almost there.
Yeah, as an agoraphobic, I can say it's quite the opposite, actually.
Marvelous when they come back after blood tests and say, you have a vitamin D deficiency. Really? Oh, gee, didn't see that one coming.
Well, Jacob, if they had the ending be something else, then, America would have taken it a little. It's not like it's this popular movie anyway. That's something that's on my list for who would like that. It's dreary. It's really dreary. But
I imagine it's probably not too uplifting.
Yeah, but him committing a school shooting with a bow and arrow is.
All right, Legolas, something. Calm down.
Yeah, it's. I mean, you're better off watching Elephant by Gus Van Sant, where they're basically just doing a fictionalized version of the Columbine thing.
I'm sure there's probably quite a few. Probably quite a few that I don't know of that cover it a lot better.
Yeah, see, Elephant just it's not available anywhere. That they didn't.
Banned in several countries now. Yeah, well, once again, if it were Legolas, I could see it. But this little dweeb over here...
In defense of Kevin, a hell of a lot more quiet than an AR-15. That's for sure. Just...
see someone fall.
Where did little Timmy go?
Oh! Oh, no. It's alright, it's fiction. But that's a very fair point, Jacob, yes. It would be far more grounded in reality if it were that.
Yeah.
It's for hunting. Who is it now?
Self-defense.
For what? Self-defense when you need to absolutely obliterate something and make sure it never comes back. Right.
I need to feed my family of 50.
Jesus. Find a different hobby. Number one.
Listen, somebody's, I forgot who said it, and they like nailed it. Listen, we're never gonna solve that gun shit, but they should make it like a license, and people who are, honest, Second Amendment loving, whatever, gun loving, following the rules, should have no problem with it. You go to the DMV to get a license, and the same thing with guns. You shouldn't be able to buy a fucking automatic rifle right off the gate. You should be able to prove that you can
You're stable
handle a
enough to have
handgun.
one.
Right. You don't need to prove that you can see to buy a gun, which is horrifying.
Just there was, speaking of little-known horror movies, there was a joke made about that in one that's not a good horror movie, but I thought this was funny. There are two characters preparing to defend themselves against werewolves, so they go to the gun store, of course, for silver bullets, and this guy, who is said werewolf, walks in with a guide dog wearing sunglasses, and one of the characters goes, "Blind man in a gun store. That's terrifying."
Yeah. Yeah, not like as long as he passes the background check, he's good to go.
Perfect, right. He'll just need someone else to sign his name. I see nothing wrong with this. Would you like a sight with... Oh, never mind.
Can you put some braille on the trigger, please?
Can you tell me which of these bullets would work best with this? Put the braille on it. Thank you.
I put USBs in the fucking damn gun thing. These aren't bullets or
Killing
shells.
people with JPG files right there. Jeez. That's horrifying. They'll never see it coming. Right, instant download.
We're veering very far off topic.
Just a touch. Anyway. Have we calmed down yet?
Hello there.
You look shocked, sir. Like you've been caught in HD.
Yeah. I didn't want to actually be on camera.
Yes, I just wanted to provide something in the background. It seemed quiet. And just imagine, my brother's room is below mine.
Oh, that must sound terrific.
He says he knows every time. Yeah. So do I. Yeah. I'm in the room.
Sounds like somebody sliding Skittles across the floor.
No, just a touch, yeah. That's at least four pairs of 4 claws, 4 or 5 claws across faux wood all at once, scrambling for dear life.
Slippery as fuck. What do we have left in the Animator? Is it just the third one?
Just the third one, sir, yes. The Beyond Reanimator, which is...
That's somewhat recent, isn't it? 21st century?
I would think so. It depends on what you define as recent. Let's see. Bring it up, please. Thank you. 2003.
Yep, 23. Only 20. Oh, 20 years old. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to Beyond Reanimator, the one that a lot of people say is the worst.
Oh, no.
But, I don't know. I can't speak to that because, once again, I have not seen it.
Yay, popping the cherry together.
A group activity for everyone. Come.
How could it be worse? As long as it doesn't take itself seriously.
Who did this one? Oh, Brian Yuzna again. So.
All right.
Hopefully that helps. Aside from Jeffrey Combs, I really don't recognize anybody else.
I like that Dan survives, and
Dan survives, and
Herbert is the one who keeps going.
Yeah. Well, obviously we're here for Herbert and not the himbo. So we've got our priorities straight with it.
Yeah. And there's a fair amount of time between 2 and 3, so I'm curious to see how they're going to bridge that gap.
If I am understanding it correctly, the little bit of knowledge that I have for it is he goes to jail. After so many years, Herbert goes to jail. So, I don't know. Aside from that...
For crimes against science?
Crimes against humanity, science, logic, arts and crafts.
Is your cat all right?
He's
Knock his shit over.
fine. It's everything else that's not doing so good. Listen, once again, you have no concept of your mask. Get off the table. This is not meant for you. And no means I'll try again later.
You're not a kitten anymore.
No, and even as a kitten, you was a little thick, okay, in multiple ways. Elsa Pataki, forgive me, from Fast and Furious is in it too. Beyond Reanimator or something else? Forgive me. Hi, Louise. Good morning.
Good morning, Louise. I really wish I
How-
was over there with you.
Oh, God.
Well, not with you, but you know what I mean.
Get the coffee ready.
Tea.
Tea. Oh, excuse me.
And over there, tea means dinner too, which is fucking frustrating as all fuck.
Well, that would just really cause me a slight panic. Would you like some tea? I thought we were gonna have dinner.
Charles, will you be having tea? Nah, I'll have a coffee. Well, what are you eating then? You asked me if I would have what? You asked me if I was having tea.
Please, I'm stupid American. Dumb down, please.
Yeah. If you want me to eat dinner, say dinner.
Or even supper, if you will.
Yeah. Well,
Or if you want to be
tea.
Hobbit-like, 11sies.
That's like saying, gonna have dessert. No, I haven't eaten dinner yet. Well, what are you having for dinner is what I'm saying. No, it's not. You said, are you gonna have dessert?
What Tim Burton landscape is this?
Say what you mean, damn it.
Beyond Reanimator is like a loose remake of Reanimator. Really?
Oh, really?
There's a doctor at the prison who developed a similar relationship with Herbert than Dan has. Okay, fine. So Herbert gets a replacement. It's about time. Yes. Okay. In Beyond. Good. All right. Got it. Elsa Pataki's character is like Crampton's character in the original, only more dynamic.
Oh, somebody else who wasn't too big a fan of Crampton's character.
I've got bad news for you. There's at least one other movie on this list that has Barbara Crampton in a prominent role.
What did I watch that recent vampire movie where I was like, oh,
Jacob's
brother.
Wife.
Yeah. I mean, it's better money for her than doing the con circuit. So, make that paper, Barbara.
Yeah. That, and I guess she was one of the people who championed that one for a while.
Okay.
She wanted to have it made.
That's fine. Listen, I'm not proud of all the work I've done, so.
Don't look back too far. Don't do it.
Nope. Po Buddy's nerfed.
And for those of you at home, don't adjust anything. It's fine.
Yeah,
I love
Jacob.
Crampton, but she gives nothing. Yeah, no, that was
Next to it.
Yeah, that was more. I guess we'll blame the script writers. We'll do that. They need more recognition. I say this with love. All right.
It was during the strike, even though it was
Which one?
decades before. No, one now. Did I freeze? Did Dice freeze? Dice is pondering something very serious. Or maybe I am.
I froze. I think that maybe it was the cat. The cat's ass was blocking my Wi-Fi.
Chewing off the Wi-Fi.
See, if you start doing that shit, I have some bad news for you, my friend. It's not gonna end well for you. We're gonna shave the cat.
Let me go. I have a lot of. I gotta take my sleep pills, and
Okay.
I'm praying to get to bed by 3.
Well, that's better than I do most nights. That's fair.
I foolishly scripted a bunch of stuff to have out on the 15th, and I was going to work on it on the plane ride home, and I was too busy being stressed out because they put me in the middle, and I was between two people, and I could not focus. And yeah, tomorrow is going to be a very, very heavy work day. Show business on Monday.
There you go. Everybody look forward to that.
Yeah, we got the whole gang coming back, plus a Cody.
Oh, I see. Uncle Cody
Mm.
shall be making an appearance. There you are.
Mhm.
Everybody look forward to that, like I said. Anything else to plug?
5 most tragic characters in the television series Lost on August 15th, or 8/15/23. If you're a fan of the show, I had to do that. See, in the show, there's these numbers that are very important. 4, 8 feet, 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. So I, like the fucking idiot I am, I said, hey, we have an 8/15/23 this year. Let me do something Lost related.
You just went full nerd. That's it.
Yeah. And I forgot to, shoot things and record things.
I
And
hate
it's
when that
now the
happens.
13th.
Well, look forward to that too sometime, maybe, guys. Yeah.
Oh, I guess I theoretically can do it on the 16th. 8/16, because 16 is one of the days too. Locke is on that list, Jacob. Jacob? Ooh, Jacob. Maybe Jacob's on the list.
Maybe.
There's somebody named Jacob in the show Lost.
Got you. So my knowledge is slim to none, I'm afraid, on that so far. But
Yeah,
who's
it's
surprised?
it's either you know it and love it, or have never seen it,
It's there.
or gave it a try and
No.
fuck it.
I haven't even given it a try, so I'll just plead my ignorance.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah, it's there.
Everybody has their thing. Some people have Star Trek. It's fine.
Yeah, I can't get around the Star Trek, so I have no.
Well, you have to start back in the William Shatner era.
Yeah, I've got decades to catch up with.
It's just like Doctor Who. And I said, where do I start? They're like, at the beginning.
Yeah. Emily keeps trying to show me Red Dwarf, which is a British
I've
comedy.
heard of it.
Yeah, big fucking box set, 8 seasons, and I'm like, whoa,
So, we gonna start this tonight or her?
holy shit! And I've watched an episode or two, and I'm like, some stuff I get, some stuff less so, and this is on the ladder.
Ooh.
But it's alright. She sits through my shit.
I haven't even tried. I'll put it that way. I haven't even tried.
Yeah, I'm
currently,
not
so.
directly opposed to it. It's just
No.
between all the shit I have planned to watch and the stuff that actually makes some sort of AdSense on my channel, which is torture. It's just torture for me.
Literally torture. Yes. Literally. Tragic TV.
Charles, here, watch this foreign film. It's from France. Take a wild guess what happens. It's about a woman who seeks revenge after having something done that she did not ask for. Oh, cool.
Same.
Can't wait. Thanks, guys.
Hey, on the bright side, I'm doing this funny, weird shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
30,000 views later. All right, I guess I'll just keep doing these.
You
fucked up movies.
masochists. Sadists.
Exactly. Fucking Baise-moi is good for a good 200 views a day. I'm like, you fucking assholes.
I'm looking in the wrong places, clearly. Hey, look at this weird thing I found from the 80s. Yeah. No one's ever heard of it. Good luck.
It needs to have assault with
Oh.
a private part, and then you're all set.
Well, we'll see about that. What? One last comment, yes? As soon as it loads, maybe, possibly. Thank you, StreamYard. Come and see. Oh, God. I've heard about that one.
That's what I was supposed to do. Oh, no, wait. Is that the horror movie that just came out?
I think it's fairly recent, if I'm thinking of the right one.
What's the war movie? There's a Russian war movie, and there's something that A24 just put out, and they're very similar. Talk to
Oh.
me, or come and see and play with us or fuck?
Oh, it's the
Yeah.
war movie. Okay.
My plate is full. Also, I have to watch very terrible movies for
And
October.
it's not my fault.
Yeah. Yeah. I started watching Come and See, and I was like, this is miserable. I'm not in the right headspace.
Okay, World War II.
Yeah, I got about to when they all posed in front of a flag or something. They all like retreated into the forest. I didn't get very far. I need to restart it.
Oh, hi, DMC. Good morning.
Aloha.
Question mark?
Yeah, it's morning.
Yeah.
Well, where I am.
You in your New Zealand land. We were just wrapping up, I'm afraid, but we did manage to get through Bride of Reanimator. So next is Beyond, which you generously provided a copy for. So
Sweet.
Thank you. If Cody made me watch Wrong Turn 6 instead, come and see. I'd kill him. Oh.
Yeah. He reaps the benefits, and we
suffer.
Yep.
This is that friendship. Yeah. Yes.
No, it's a well-performing series, so I'll take my medicine.
Fair enough. Well, with that, I don't know if there's much that I got going on right now. Things are a little, what a surprise. Did this, maybe early September, like I said, I'm in talks with Solis to do The Frighteners. See about that. You guys will know about that, of course. Just a matter of rescheduling, that's all. Maybe some other stuff, miscellaneous stuff. I'm late with my fucking review for Bride of Pinata, but I'll get that up.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Spoiler free, of course.
Sorry. The Sledgers.
I'm slow on things, okay?
Yeah,
That's all
I meant to get around to it, Ken, I swear. I just life sucks. So much happening.
The way it was phrased to me is that it wasn't a requirement, but I wanted to
try. But he's a good dude. It's just...
It's see the movie, alright? See the fucking movie. It's out on streaming now. See the fucking movie. Alright. Yeah. There you go. I'll do my review at some point. Spoiler free, so no clips of the movie included, and there will be other stuff. A promised review and facts video for Prince of Darkness for someone who happened to request it for their birthday this month. So with Magic of YouTube, I'll go back. There you go. See, it's there whenever you need it. Beautiful. Yes. Other than that, I can't promise entirely too much. I finally wrote my review for The Frighteners.
Woo!
So maybe this month as well. We'll see.
Peter Jackson.
Yes. Some love and affection to one of my favorite movies, of course. We must do it. For the people. For Mr. Jackson. For New Zealand. So, with that, we must go. It's late. Or early for you. So,
bedtime.
Yes, to sleep. What a concept. Good night, everybody, and I will see you not too far in the future, I think. So, appreciate you all for being here, and once again, appreciate my guest for being subjected to yet another interesting film.
For half a movie commentary and half a descent into weird politics and other stuff.
We have no guidelines here. What a shock. So, good night, everybody.
Good night.
And I'll see you later.